Righto, so today's the last day. Just left Rocky now. Fueled up, had some brekkie. So me and PJ heading back on one of the roads that we come down on. That'll take us to near Marlborough. Hope to get a bit of drone footage over the Fitzroy River crossing there. Should look pretty cool from up high. And then we're going to try and head up to St. Lawrence, I believe, and then cut across back towards the old highway, and then through to Nebo through all dirt in them sections. So see what happens. It is warmer up this way than where we were, not by a hell of a lot. It's showing 16 on the dash, but it doesn't feel cold. PJ's having a few issues with his fork seals. They're pretty much toast, we think, so we'll get home and have to do something with these shocks. My bike's been pretty good. The only issue I had was my tool tube, the rear mount snapped just from corrugations. So that fell down and then the cap shattered. So I've got a heap of duct tape around the cap area to stop everything falling out. Then zip tied it up till I get home, and I'll either make a whole new one or modify this one so it's a lot more stable. I only had 2 mounting points on it, so it sort of moved a bit, and I think over time corrugations, that's just weakened the strap holding it on and snapped. So I'll modify that, I'll make a new one, and yeah, it'll be good to go. Bike needs a good clean. That'll probably take a while to get all this red mud and dust and everything out. The other thing I'll probably do is get my pre-cleaners out and clean them. Just because we had so many bikes on dirty roads, dusty roads. If we would have spread out of the dust, it would have been kilometres long. But give them a wash. They'll be good as gold. I'll probably give the bike a service too. It's coming up to 2 years since I've had it, or since I bought it, so give that a service. So we'll clock over just over 10,000 kilometres by the time I get home, so give it a bit of a birthday. It's been a good bike so far. Yeah, I'll start the video again when we get further down the road. Back on the dirt. This should take us all the way up to near the highway at Marlborough. On 113k an hour on the dirt, GPS speed. just got a bit of drone footage of the Fitzroy River crossing there. When it's a lot of rain, they just roar through there, a big kangaroo. Yeah, very windy. Like, struggling to get the drone back once you've gone with the wind for a bit. It was only doing about 2 meters a second trying to return back to where I was, so chewed the battery a bit. So, but I hopefully got some good footage of PJ going across the crossing. But yeah, the wind was trying to take the drone, so I was fighting it. So should be able to get something out of it though. Just grabbed some fuel at Marlborough. Now we're just going to head up the highway to St. Lawrence and hang a left and go down St. Lawrence Croydon Road, and that'll be all dirt until we get to the old highway, cut across a little bit, and then some more dirt to Nebo. Right now on Croydon Road. Off the highway, did about 70 k's on the highway. I've never been on this one before. I've looked at it on the maps and stuff. I wanted to do it. So this joins up to what used to be the main highway up to the Serena. So I've just ridden down this dirt a bit, and then we come to this bitumen. It's weird when you go through all this dirt road, then you come to a bitumen section in the middle of nowhere. It must have been annoying to lay it down, only for a short section. PJ was saying that road gets better and it's sort of just, you end up riding through different properties and that, so that should be pretty cool. It's a bit fucking wild trying to pull up the big girl sometimes. When you think about it, the bike's probably, with all the gear on it, over 260 kilos. I'm 108 with no gear on, so it's now 370 plus kilos of mass on a dirt road. Like a highway for dirt bikes. Coming up to the old highway now. I don't think we travel along it, we just cross it. That's the old highway. Doesn't get used that much now. Nothing like the coast road. So I think it looks like it's going to be 20 k's of this. Then we pop out at Nebo. Crossing here, probably the biggest one we've done on the trip. Riding underneath all the power lines that run out west. we're getting close to Nebo because this crosses over near Nebo. Just got to eat and after having lunch, PJ's just peeled off to head off north. I've only got another half hour till I'm home. Bike will just click over 2,500 k's getting there for the trip.